felt the bugs again that night. The way they emerged from my veins into my hand, and a rushed crawl up my arm to my shoulder. The tiny sounds of beetles made their way up my neck, to my face, and into my mouth. I gagged as the feeling of little feet and wings crawled up from my throat to my tongue. I cried relentlessly, dehydrating myself, because I knew they weren't really there. I knew they were all in my head. It scared me so much I couldn't do a thing about it. Brushing my teeth didn't help. I still felt them. I still felt gnats fill my mouth to the point it was suffocating. Till darkness surrounded by panic attacks. I let go, falling asleep. Nothing stops during the day. Sitting in class, I can watch and feel something under my skin race around till it disappears. I feel that devil on my back. He follows me, and in my chest, his hand wraps around my heart. Sitting in class, I get claustrophobic, regardless of windows lining the wall. I feel the ceiling coming down, and the floor is rising up, threatening to crush me, choke me. My lungs shrink and my throat constricts, making my breath so insignificant and futile. I need a drink. At home, sitting on the couch is like sitting on a boat, rocking and rocking. I never feel still or calm. It's like I'm sailing angry waters, with waves taller than me and taller than my hope. And I see him standing down the hallways. My stomach flips and turns, making it impossible for me to eat the food my mom placed in front of me. It's like thrusting a fist down my throat with every forkful of food I shovel into my mouth. He grins genuinely, with teeth like daggers and black tongue like a snake. Walking around my own house is a terror in itself. I feel him all around me, surrounding me. He seeps into the walls, always watching me, focusing on me. Catching the stare, I watch large black satin eyes open wide, boring through me. His eyelashes are long and gaze endlessly, intimidating. There's no pupil, no iris, no sclera, just smooth satin orbs resting comfortably in the skull. I fall back, hitting the wall with a thud as my lungs fill with air I had forgotten to breathe in that moment. My hands began to shake furiously as I gripped my thighs, taking my nails into my skin. Complete silence. Complete silence is all I hear. No one is awake, not even cats are making a sound. There is no wind and no dogs barking, no birds or squirrels, just absolute silence, absolute darkness, and I am so afraid. There are no bugs tonight, none at all. I don't feel them or even see them. But why? Where did they go? Are they afraid too? God, if they were afraid too, that would be the end of me. At the end of my bed stands that monster thing, his torso stretched to an impossible length, and arms reaching past his knees. skimming the ground. There is no grin on his face, nothing but those eyes peering into my chest, into my soul. He lumbers over, gazing at my weak self. Childishly, I yank the covers over my head and turn the other way, as if that would make him disappear, as if that would make him stay farther away. But it was to no avail. Trembling, my chest tight and hurting, I watch as he digs his long, bony fingers into his chest, one hand at a time, pulling himself apart. His skin tears straight down the middle, revealing his ribs, his organs, and everything. And it's all still so black. It's all so deep and never-ending. His body stretches up to the ceiling, looming over me, testing, smelling of rotting meat, hand out of his torn flesh. Suddenly his body opens up, and I am consumed. Everything is pitch black. The walls, I feel, aren't really walls. They're sticky and flexible. The floor isn't really a floor. My feet sink into it with every step I take, attempting to suck me in like quicksand. I can't see. There are growls and there are voices. There are hisses in my ear telling me, "You're not worth it. You're mine." But when I swing my fist around toward them, there is nothing. I can't see. I can't see. My eyes can't adjust, and I can't see. I can't see, and I'm consumed. Waking up, sweating in short, violent breaths, working their way in and out of my lungs, my eyes water, shaking. I can barely make my way out of my bed. My legs tremble with a violent round as I make my way to the kitchen, grabbing a knife. My knees fold and I fall to the ground. Looking at my forearms with the knife in my hand, I consider what it will feel like to split my forearms down the middle. You're not worth it. I consider what it will feel like to dig this knife so far down into my muscle that the blade grinds against my bones as I drag it up to my elbow. I guess I'm about to find out.